I'd like to welcome you to the Bullpen Show. This is going to be a very special commitment exclusive. We've never done this before here at Diamond Prospects, but tonight we're going to be able to reveal where one player is going to be going to play college baseball at the end of his high school days. We're going to bring in Christian Spivey. Christian Spivey is the third baseman, first baseman at Lexington High School, left-hand hitter. He's won a state championship. He's been a runner-up in the state championship in just his first 2 years of varsity play. He spends his summers and fall playing for the South Charlotte Panthers and has a very decorated high school career to this point. He's got plenty of offers, but tonight he's making his decision. So just want to welcome you in at this point. Christian, how are you tonight? Are you excited?
I'm doing great. It's great to be here. It's an honor.
It is, and it's an honor that you're in the position you're in, and tonight you're going to be able to get a lot of that off your shoulders and finally be able to answer once and for all where Christian Spivey is going to be hitting home runs after high school. So, but before we get there, we'll just kind of build up to that. If you could kind of give us an idea, a little bit of the evaluation process that you went through before you could start getting phone calls and taking visits, and if you could talk a little bit about that and then tie that into how you did start getting calls, how you decided you're going to start taking visits. Give us an idea how that went and also kind of what you were looking for, not only in a school, but also a baseball program and coaching staff. So going into it, before you started talking to all these folks, if you could, Christian, just kind of give us an idea and outline us from, a month ago, how things were going, but also a year ago building up to that.
So obviously I was playing varsity as a freshman, which was a big deal for me because I've always wanted to play for Coach Hugs, and I got to do it really early. I was blessed, and that kind of I feel like got my name out there because not a lot of varsity end up playing on freshman, let alone win a state championship that year. So that was on a high for me. And then obviously last year we were runners up, lost a heartbreaker. But that was kind of the big part for me. And my name got out there really early. I got on the highest team with the South Charlotte Panthers. They do a great job helping us get into big national tournaments in front of all these coaches, which that was a big help. And obviously I had guys like Diamond Prospects, Prep Baseball, Perfect Game. Those guys were hosting great tournaments, great showcases to really help get the numbers out there and just getting us in front of coaches as well. But I feel like all this started August 1st was when we could talk to people or start talking to coaches. And this was a special moment for me because it's been my dream since I was a little kid. So finally seeing my phone ring at midnight from all these coaches who believe in me, who wanted to help me get to the next level, that was a special moment for me. And I went to sleep because my dad told me to. But when I woke up, he was like, all these schools were calling. They were not it was nonstop phones rings. So it was, when I woke up, it was like Christmas morning to me. And my dad got me up early. It's like about 6:30, something like that, 6:20. And he was like, you got to start calling people back. And I'm like, I'm over half asleep, but it was such a good time talking to all these coaches, meeting all these schools, learning about all these schools. And, I had schools back like SEC, ACC, some of those, some mid-majors, all those kind of schools. So it was just a blessing. It was such a cool experience, finally seeing my dream come true.
So you've heard from those folks, now you talk to them, then it starts to, then the education process comes in and figuring out which schools do I actually want to try to go visit? How do I want to navigate this process in general? How'd you guys attack that? Visiting schools, both SEC, SEC, state, out of state, what went into that for you?
So really, it was kind of just like when I'm looking for a school that I want to go to, I will look for three key things. I look for, one is what school feels like home. Two is what school is going to develop me into being the best player I can be and the best person I can be, and develop me into being the best man I can be. And that's for baseball and outside of school. And three is just loyalty. I want to go to a school who is going to ride with me and who's going to just ride for me. I feel like I'm going to get treated the best there when I go to that school. Those are the big three things for me. And in the school that I'm going to had all threes. But we kind of broke down all three of the visits. I had a couple ACC, a couple SECs. And so, the three schools that I went to visit, they were filled all those boxes. So it made the choice really easy when it came to visits. But, I can only choose one home. And so, I can only, like I said, I can only choose one. So I just had to choose my favorite one and which one felt like home.
That's right. Well, you've surveyed the landscape. You've thought it all through. You've put in the time. You've navigated the process. Now it's decision time. Who's it going to be for you, Christian?
I will be furthering my academic and baseball career at the University of South Carolina. Go Cox, baby.
Congratulations. All
Thank
right,
you.
let's talk about South Carolina. Why the Gamecocks?
It was a no-brainer. When I was there, literally, and this bill feels like you can only see my eyes, but back to what I was saying. When I was on that visit, it felt like home. It was, and I went to, and a lot of people know I've been a Gamecock fan my entire life. So technically, you could say it was my dream school. But I went to this process with an open mind, and like I was open to going to any other school. And I visited Alabama, I visited Virginia Tech, and I was fully open to going any other schools. I didn't want people thinking, well, I'm a Gamecock because I've been a fan. I went to the South Carolina's visit like I've never been there before. And like they truly won me over because of the three things I said, and it felt like home. It felt like they were going to treat me the best, develop me into being the best hitter and getting me to the next level after college, which is the big leagues. Yeah, I mean, just having the loyalty that I really look forward to a program because when I go to a program, I want to stay there for 3 years or hopefully 3 years. And I don't want to have to use that transfer portal like a lot of people do nowadays. So when I was going through my business, all that stuff, I made sure that 100% this was the school I wanted to go to. And it ended up being the University of South Carolina. So
Well, I understand that on your visit, which was on Saturday, you had a good visit going, and then it was time to sit in the coach's office and talk, kind of meat and potatoes a little bit. I heard a funny story earlier. Would you share that story
but
involving you
yeah,
and your brother?
So yeah, so we were in the meeting with Coach Maneri. He's a great guy, and so obviously he was explaining all the benefits of being a Gamecock, and so he's explaining like, I mean, this is home, like we're gonna like all like the stuff like developing hitters and stuff like that, and my brother blurts out in the middle of the meeting, he goes, "Well, shoot, I'd be committed by now." So that gave everybody a laugh in the room. So I mean, that was just a funny story. Coach Maneri loved it. Coach Lee loved it when he heard about that story. So it was a funny experience. You had to be there.
Well, I'll tell you what, I couldn't be happier for you, your family. I certainly hear from Diamond Prospects. It's been a pleasure to follow your high school career to this point. You're halfway through the high school experience, but
Yeah,
certainly
halfway done. I still got 2 years.
that's right, and we look forward to seeing what's next. But obviously, there's been a lot that's gone into your career, a lot of people around you this point to help you get to this point to where you're being courted by all these different schools, and then obviously being able to narrow it down to one, the local Gamecocks. Any shout outs out there? Any people along your path and your journey that you'd like to thank right now?
Yeah. I'd like to thank God. I mean, without him, none of this would be possible. I'm blessed to be able to play this great game that I love. I've been playing since I was 2 years old. I mean, he's given me all the talents, and one of my favorite quotes is, "Man, God gave you the talents. That's His gift to you. You're like what you do with those talents is your gift back to God." And that's all I try to do is I try to make the best of everything every day because it's for him up above. So then next, I would like to thank my parents. They've always been my biggest fans, and it hasn't even been close. They've always been my biggest supporters. They've always been for me. They've sacrificed so much in their life, all like the time and the money, to be able to go to all these big tournaments, all these showcases that really help get my name out there and get me to where I am today. They've helped develop me into the man I am today. So I'm really blessed for them. To all my coaches, all my teammates, all the people I've like trained with, my trainers. You guys have gotten me so far, and without you guys, none of this would be possible as well. All the support you guys have had, and obviously the people of Lexington, you guys have supported me through this journey. You guys have been our fans, so I appreciate you guys for everything. And obviously to all the coaches who have tried recruiting me, I'm blessed that you guys have believed in me. You guys believed in me to be a part of y'all's program and to help you guys win. But at the end of the day, I can only choose one school. So.
Well, that's super. Well said, and we're glad you want to do your commitment with here with us at Diamond Prospects, and
Yeah,
it's
yes,
been a
sir.
pleasure, as I mentioned, to watch you play this point. And we just want to congratulate you one more time on your decision to go to the University of South Carolina and play for the local Gamecocks. So for you
Appreciate it.
Gamecock fans that are out there, congratulations to you as well. You're getting a good one. He won't have to travel too far down the road,
Nope, 30 minutes.
and all of his local fans won't have to travel far to go see him at Founders Park either. So for Christian. For Austin Alexander signing off. Thank all you baseball fans out
First
there.
up, baby.
Once again, Christian, congratulations. And anything else you'd like to say?
Go with the man. I appreciate it. Appreciate all you guys have done for me.
You got it. Well, thanks for everybody joining us, and we'll see you at the ballpark real soon. Thanks again, Kristen.
Yes, sir.